Today I will teach you on conversation and communications. Before that, I want you to introduce yourself in 1 or 2 sentences. First, you introduce yourself.
My name is Ankit Malik. I am studied in Carmel School,
Place,
place Rourkela.
you,
I am Subham Shekhar Soy, class 11. I am Deepika English Medium School. I am reading in Deepika English Medium School.
you,
My name is Swastik Sekhar and I am reading in class 8 and in Chinmay Public School.
Okay, thank you all. You must be listening every day from morning till evening. Thank you, please, kindly, okay, good night, good morning, good afternoon, etc. Every day we come across a basket of expressions like this which help us communicate with others. So to make our communication very powerful and strong, we have to make our conversation stronger also. Conversation in the, how to start that conversation, start with the individual friends first, then come with the family members, then with the relatives, etc. So I'm teaching you some of the expressions, new expressions that will help you and that will appeal you, that will make you very satisfied. For example, what are you? Have you heard this expression, what are you? Okay, I'm telling you that one. Suppose your mother told you to bring some grocery items from the market. You went and came forward. Your mother was busy at home and he asking, what did you bring from the market? You told potato, onion, garlic, and what have you. Means, etc., etc., etc. Remember this? And another expression, very interesting, is A-N other. Capital A dot N other. N other means also, I'm telling one example. Your mother asked you, which friends of yours have come to your house? Suppose there is a festival in your house, there is a birthday celebration going on, and some of your friends have come. Your mother is asking you, which friends have come? You are telling Ramo, Samo, Hari, and A-N other. Another thing, you have heard it, Wa means excellent. Wa means excellent. And remember, Gana. Gana means going to. Suppose your mother is, or father is asking you, where are you gonna now? You are telling, I am gonna school, I am gonna market, I am gonna to any festival. And another remember, Wanna, W-A-N-N-A, means want to. I wanna go to market. That means I want to go to market. Another meaning of wanna is want. I wanna a pen, I wanna 100 rupees, something like that. And another expression, you have to remember very simple expression. Now I told you, what have you? Another, gonna, wanna. And interesting example, my way or highway. Suppose 4 friends have been assembled and decided to start a feast. They have collected 150 per head. They are asking another friend, John is standing there. John, are you ready to make a feast? In that case, do you agree or do you not agree? You don't have to tell them that. You do my way or highway. You are agree or you are not agree. So remember, while conversation is necessary, I am telling you, you remember all these things. You are all acquainted with the expressions like okay. Okay, full form of okay is old kind of okay. More than okay means a okay. So wanna, gonna, thank you, much as gracious, good night, good, so, and you add all these things and see, you will be appreciated in your school, at your in your family, with your relatives. People will like your expressions and also learn from you. To learn this and try to learn this expression to your friends, so that your knowledge will grow and you will be very much satisfied. When you feel happy, when you feel inspired, the knowledge will. But now you are in 8th class, he is in 11th and he is 8th. So your class is not a small class. You try to develop yourself by learning all these expressions, and the most important thing, word is power. Every day try to learn at least 1 word a day. You are taking 3 meals or 4 meals a day, you try to at least to memorize or learn 1 word a day and see what effect you are getting in the end. Okay? Thank you. Now, I will teach some special important things from this book. I have written this book, and before that, I am reading out some of the quotations in relation to conversation, and you can call it as a part of spoken English. An old teacher once said, very important thing, remember, you cannot put your mind into your speech. You cannot put your heart into it. If you do not put your diaphragm into it, you have no speech. So, whenever you are conversing with your friend or friends or your colleagues or with your relatives, speak as if the voice is coming from your diaphragm. So that's very important. Remember this. And after that, I am telling you some of the most important things you should remember. Now, get ready to know new things. Edward Thorndike once said, colors fade, temples crumble, empires fall, but wise words endure. So, everything may be destroyed, wise words never get destroyed. Now, I am coming to the points. Whenever we are speaking English, thinking that we are speaking beautiful English, we use some expressions like or these are called speech tick. Speech tick. It consists of sounds that do not form words such as throat clearing, grunting, coughing, snipping. That is, he says, I say, and speech ticks. Another important thing, some of the expressions we tend to repeat again and again that bore the audience or bore the person in your friend with whom you are talking. One day, in the Hubert Humphrey TV interview for a magazine article, a writer found 31, I believe, in 40 minutes. There's a lot of billing that is very bad. We use meaningless grunt like or that occur as remorselessly as a tick. Avoid or. Once, in a New York telephone exchange, it was found that in 500 telephone calls, 3,990 I have been used. So that is also bad. Now I am telling some of the things you should remember, some expressions that are very much important to know. And before that I am telling how to reinforce your dialogue, reinforce your talk, reinforce your conversation. There are certain do's and don'ts, rules, rubrics you have to remember, otherwise you cannot be fluent in English. Read word for word, increase your vocabulary, talk with strangers, practice self-introduction, practice tongue twisters, learn stress patterns, be positive, be fearless, record your voice and listen to it. Frame a dialogue between a master and his servant. Frame a dialogue between you and the traffic policeman. Say 10 lines on your village, say 10 lines on your hobby. Give your self-introduction like, ladies and gentlemen, I am over the moon to give the introduction speech here. To my left side sits our chief guest, Mr. Dash. He is the retired collector of Kendrapada. He is a social engineer. He has a large following. Next to him is our chief speaker, Mr. Dash. He is the present video of Salipur. He has good rapport in the society. And apart from that, you have to remember some of the expressions that I am going to tell you. in the chapter 13, there are some expressions. I'm telling you, I'm trying to explain it very clearly. Shape up or ship out. Shape up or ship out. It is used to either improve one's behavior or else be required to leave, or either improve your performance in an activity, else withdraw from the activity. Suppose there is a clerk working in your office, and again and again he is repeatedly making mistakes. You go to him and say, if you are interested, develop improve your performance, or leave this there. Instead of telling all this thing, you tell him, shape up or ship out. Another expression I am going to teach you, over my dead body. Over my dead body means against my wish, against my willingness. Somebody told me to go there. I don't want to go, but for his pressure, as he repeatedly is telling me to go and I went there, and somebody asked me, you are telling not to come here. Why did you come? Oh, I came here over my dead body. That is, I was not willing, against my wish. Another is, remember, there are many things to remember. Chain drill practice. What is chain drill practice? Where there is rain, there is water. Where there is water, there is flood. Where there is flood, there is devastation. Where there is devastation, there is poverty. Continue this process. There is no, in another way I am telling, there is no water without rain, there is no flood without water, there is no devastation without flood. Then another form. Rain leads to water, water leads to flood, flood leads to devastation. So you can also frame other patterns like this. Where there is hard work, there is success. Where there is success, there is perfection. In another way, you can also frame. There is no success without hard work. There is no perfection without success. Something like that. So first of all, I am telling you, you have mastery over vocabulary and have daily practice. You stand up and tell on anything you like. Suppose a flower rose is there. Tell 5 lines. Then talk with your any member of your family. Talk with your friend. Go to your class and speak with your friends and talk with your friends. Always try that. Think in English also. Wherever you are on your bike or a cycle or going with your friends, think in English, and frame sentences automatically after some days. You will see that your practice has been perfect and you have been very much fluent in English. Language is the infinite use of finite means. Wilhelm von Humboldt has said. Another term I am telling you, finally I will just conclude it, how to start a speech. Honorable Chair or Chairperson, Venerable Chief Guest, respected Chief Speaker, esteemed guests of honor. At this Eureka moment, Eureka means hilarious moment, I must extend my gratitude to all of you from the cockles of my heart. In this postmodern era, the need of education has been escalated. Education, as you know, is synonymous with enlightenment. It has added to globalization. It has streamlined socialization. Hence, there has been a craze for having education. Education makes one perfect and polished. It means one stands on our own feet. It increases as 3x of a man. One X stands for expertise, the other X experience, the third one exhibit. The 3X constitute excellence. Everybody likes to shine and excel in life. Education helps develop economic growth and policy socialization. With 1 or 2 sentences, I will conclude what I have in my mind. Even as from the beginning I have told you, every time, every day, we are using some of the terms, that is okay, thank you, excuse me, sorry. And apart from that, you learn another, collect 5 to 10 words and try to use them with your friends. Always be positive that you can speak. Then see what happens. You will be perfect you will be good conversationalist. So if you like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you. Muchas gracias.